Well, this is the voice of Q Shantel, Facebook, YouTube, and the world. This song is about don't you ever be a victim of the system. Now your rhythm, the funk in the trumpet, Q Shantel, you're singing. Whoa, 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 yes. Woo! Now you're ready, boy, 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 chanting, boy, 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 Bobby Rang, boy, 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 man, I chant, boy, 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 don't be a victim of the system. Don't be a victim of the system. Oh yeah, watch what you do. Be careful what you say. One wrong word and your life can be taken away. I see great men arise, I see great men fall. If we learn from their mistakes, we'll be standing tall. Beware of their enemies on the battlefield. Use your words as your weapon. Let it be your shield. Don't be a victim of the system. Don't be a victim of the system. Oh yes, watch what you do. Be careful what you say. One wrong word and your life can be taken away. Do not be the victims of temporary contentment and petty satisfaction. Aspire for worthwhile aims that shall be ideals for succeeding generations. And don't be a victim of the system. Don't be a victim of the system. Oh yes, watch what you do. Be careful what you say. One wrong word and your life can be taken away. Don't be a victim of the system. Don't be a victim of the system. Oh yes, watch what you do. Be careful what you say. One wrong word and your life can be taken away. Don't be a victim of the system.
Kimani Gray! Kimani Gray!
All this did
Kimani Gray!
vent out.
Kimani
It's sad
Gray!
that it vent out in the wrong way. But we'll never come. I work with almost every family that killed here in New York City. Last year was 21 of them. They've been murdered by police. And I worked with basically almost all of them. And we never had an issue, where anybody got locked up like it happened. When March People, it was agitated by police, not by no marchers or by no so-called outside forces. But in reality, the outsiders in this community, reality are these officers who don't live here. They come in our community to try, so-called protect and serve the community. Those are the real outsiders. And we don't want them out behind our community anymore. And this is a message that we're sending to them. Enough is enough, and we're no longer going to be silent. We know that silence is consent.
Kimani Gray! Kimani Gray.
43 years old.
Kimani Gray.
Me, I live in
Kimani Gray. 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 Kimani Gray.
Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray.
This is Kimani Gray, begging and pleading, please don't kill me, stop, stop, stop. And after that, they gave him 3 more shots, 4 in the back, 3 in the front, 4 in the back, 3 in the front. This is where they killed him, in front of his friends, in front of everybody in the neighborhood. This is where they killed Kimani Gray. This is where they killed Kimani Gray. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. KKK.
No police.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. This is injustice, this is not justice. This is where they killed Kimani Gray. 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 This is where he killed Kimani Gray. After he begged and pleaded for his life to give him one more chance, they killed him right here. He never died in Kings County. He died right here. They backed him up against the wall and they took his life. They gave him 7 shots. 4 to the back and 3 to the front. 4 to the back and 3 to the front. This is where he begged his friends and everybody to help him. And they murdered him. They took his life right here. This is where they killed Kimani Gray. This is where they killed Kimani Gray. 16 years old. Whether he had a gun or not, who gave them the right to take his life? Or their God? No. They took the law into their hand and killed him. And he was already shot and injured and he begged and pleaded for his life, people. Understand where I'm coming from. Please. Everybody's talking and being one-sided. Be for real and have a heart. Understand where I'm coming from, why I'm out here. Since the day he died, I've been out here and I'm not going to stop until it's the end, until I get justice. Regardless if he had a gun or not, people, listen to me. Listen, read between the lines, regardless if he had a gun or not. Regardless of what. Why? After he begged for his life. After he begged for his life, oh my God.
Justice.
They killed him. They gave him 4 to the back, people. 4 to the back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
To the back.
But they shot him
3 more
first
to
in the
the
leg
front.
first. He said, stop.
Right here in front of his friends. He said,
said,
please
stop.
don't kill me. I'm not running
Stop.
no more.
I'm
I
down.
know Kimani Gray for 10 years since he was 6 till he was 16. I seen him 2 days before he died. And no matter what, did you see him doing anything, throwing a ball, doing anything, he said, Kimani, stop. Hold on, he said, okay. Why? Don't discriminate him. Don't talk about him. Don't badger him. Don't tell lies on him because you killed him and you took his life. You want to say that he's a gangbanger. You want to put a gun on him and call that justice. That's not justice. That's injustice. That's not cruelty. That's murderer. Murderer. Cold-blooded murderers. Murderers. Excuse me. I want to say something to the people I'm on the block that seen and that heard. If you have a heart, then you have a conscience. And to get closure, to sleep at night, to feel free. Whatever you seen, whatever you heard, please say something. Even if you say anonymous, say something so we can have justice and peace. Kimani, you can say raise on this block. Regardless of what. If you know him or you didn't know him, he still did not deserve to die the way he died. They murdered him because they shot him 4 times from the back. And after he begged, they could have gave him a second chance. Everybody in life deserves a second chance, and they took that from him. You understand what I'm saying? He can never be the accountant that he wanted to be. He can never have kids. He can never get married. He can never graduate from high school, and he wanted to do that. Everybody's missing him, even me. I'm not supposed to be out here. I'm supposed to be in bed rest because I did surgery yesterday. And I'm out here for a reason and for a cause. Because why? They took his life and they wasn't supposed to. That's not justice, that's injustice. And I want all the officers, the 2 officers, I want them to taunt and taunt. I want them to hear every time Kimani Gray was begging for his life. I want them to see his face every night they go to bed and every morning they wake up. I want them to see his face. I want them to hear his voices. And what I want them to do, take their own gun that they use to kill Kimani Gray, blow the trigger and blow their brains out.
Yes.
I said that.
We out here for Kimani Gray. We want Ray Kelly to make sure we won't fired, but he needs to investigate this thoroughly. He needs to accept the witnesses' statements, which they have not been doing. Kimani Gray begged for his life. I want y'all to know that. We need to honor his memory because they paid him out to be a gangbanger and a savage. I'm here to tell you he was a child. Ray Kelly, how many bullets does it take to disarm a child? Like the woman said, everybody deserves a second chance. They didn't even give him one chance. So I'm not the most religious person to be leading prayer. Whoever can to lead it, but we must honor Kimani Gray. If we want justice, we have to get it because they're not going to give it to us. We have to be out here. Police brutality is not decreasing. I heard before they assassinated Kimani Gray, 2 blocks away they beat up a young man. So y'all know the history of the police department in 67. We don't believe them. I'm here to say we believe the community. We believe the community. We should never believe the police, believe the community. The community says Kimani had no gun, he had no gun. Justice for Kimani Gray. E38. Shantel Davis.
On this corner, right here, 38th Street, right across the street here, this is where about 9 months ago, Shantel Davis was murdered by Officer Philip Atkins of the 67th Precinct. Officer Philip Atkins. Philip Atkins, as of today, may very well be marching with these other cops. He was not even indicted. He has not been indicted as yet for the cold-blooded murder of an innocent young girl by the name of Shantel Davis.
Right here at 38.
This woman right here, young lady, gunned her down, shot her, took her out and handcuffed her on this corner and let her bleed to death.
For what?
Right out here on Church Avenue. Right here. This is sacred ground. This is what this 67 Precinct did. Officer Philip Atkins, and we've been marching and demonstrating and still haven't gotten an indictment on this officer. They haven't indicted him because they don't believe he did anything wrong. They don't feel it's wrong to snuff out a black life. This was a female. This was a young woman. This was a good woman. She had a future in the front of her. She had a loving family. She had never been in trouble with the law, not even with a parking ticket. She had no trouble. And they try to say she stole a car. They always give a story. They always lie. It's the same 67th Precinct. We still want and demand justice for Shantel Davis. This has got to stop. This has got to stop. This is why we need to get together. It's all one cause. It's one cause. We all have to get together. We need justice. They're killing us like animals. This is what they believe we are. That's why there are no indictments. Somebody just said, if there's no indictment with the Shantel Davis case, how is the officer going to be indicted in this case or any other case? This will keep happening until we stop it. We have the power. It's within our hands. Police department has a history across America of being corrupt. They have a history of this. We know this, but we have to put this in our hands. We have to stand up. But we can only do it if we get together. We have to unite. From all forces, we have to do this. We have to do it, and we have it in our hands. Let's get it done. Let's remember Shantel. Let's remember all of the Shantels of the world. Let's do this, and let's have a moment of silence now. Can we just have a moment of silence? Can we have a moment of silence? Just a moment of silence.
Y'all respect the man.
Let's just have one moment of silence.
Respect the man.
Honoring Shantel Davis. Let's have a moment of silence. Thank you. Thank you.
Mic check.
All right, let's take it
Mic
to the
check.
67. Let's move.
Mic check.
Hold on.
Kimani Gray. Our streets. Kimani Gray. Our streets. Kimani Gray. Our streets. Kimani Gray. 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 Our streets. Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray. Our streets. Our streets. Justice for Kimani Gray. NYPD KKK.
NYPD KKK.
NYPD KKK.
Ray Kelly. Ray Kelly. Ray Kelly.
Kimani Gray.
Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray.
I need to hear your voice. My voice is gonna pop right now, so I need to hear your voice. Justice for
Kimani Gray.
Justice for
Kimani Gray.
Justice for
Kimani Gray.
Justice for
Kimani Gray.
Justice for
Kimani Gray. Ray Kelly. Ray Kelly. Ray Kelly. Ray Kelly. Ray Kelly.
We want freedom, freedom for these wicked ass cops. We don't need them, need them. Fight back, we want freedom, freedom for these wicked ass cops. We don't need them, need them. Fight back, we want freedom, freedom for these wicked ass cops. We don't need them, need them.
Fight back.
We want freedom.
Kimani Gray.
Kimani Gray. Justice for
Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray.
Justice for
Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray. Kimani Gray.
All of y'all give yourself a round of applause.
Yes, let's give the youth, especially the youth, these youngsters, all of y'all, man, y'all are something.
For making history. For just standing up for what you believe in.
You young folk, man, God bless y'all.
Kimani Gray.
I want to thank all of y'all for coming out. God willing, because I'm out to see another day. I'm out here every night. We gotta start this movement. There's too many children who are dying. Police brutality in Precinct.
Not enough people out here. This is a West Indian community. If it was Juve, y'all asses would be out here in
Yes.
DC. Where is the exactly if it was Labor Day, Juve, everybody would be out
let's
here.
make it Labor Day out here.
Community? Where is the community? What you waiting for? Another little boy to get shot? Bring your friends out. Bring your parents out.
Bring the pastors out the church.
Churches, where are
Bring
you?
the imams out the mosque.
What I was going to say is, that we're going to continue this. Let me tell you something. In December 1st, in 1955, Rosa Parks got arrested. You know what they did? They boycotted rally for almost 13 months. Kimani Gray, he was 16 years old when he was taken from us. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna make sure that we continue this for 16 days to commemorate his days that he was alive in the physical form here with us before the NYPD decided to take him away from us by murdering him. So we're gonna do this. This is the 5th day. We got 11 more days.
We got many more
Alright, but we're gonna commemorate his birthday. Make sure y'all let people know, because everybody is welcome. Because when other communities come to this community, it shows that people are tired of police brutality. Just because it doesn't affect many people physically, psychologically, they're human beings and they can feel the pain that other people are going through, and they're tired of seeing that continue on a daily basis. So we have to definitely give much respect to people that come from outside their community to support this community. Yes.
Right.
But the most important thing that we need to do,
16 days of bullshit. 365 days. It's a Twitter for you.
No, I said, no, 13 months. They did it for 13 months.
No, somebody tell me 16 days is not enough.
No, but I'm saying, but we're going to work on 60 days to commemorate his birthday. After that, once we got a couple of 100,000 here, we just going to keep going.
That's right.
There you go. All right? We're going to make sure, we're going to make sure that they don't have a peace of mind until we start having some justice.
16 days not enough.
You see what a little bit of you see what a little bit of people could do. Right? This is fear. This is fear. Right? When we stop being afraid, they begin to become afraid. And that's what we need to do. Stop being afraid. And let's keep going forward.
Look at them again.
You know what I'm saying?
Jump!
Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! Jump! You jump! 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 Jump!
We don't got no weapons, and guess what? Nobody got locked up when we did this peacefully. Guess what your weapon is? Your voice. Guess what your weapon is? Your voice. Kimani ain't got no voice, so we on his what?
Voice.
His what?
Voice.
What?
Voice.
His what?
Voice.
People united.
Cannot be defeated.
Our voice is our weapon. We have to prove to them that we're not the savages. I'm pointing at the outsiders. They're the savages. This is our community. Brothers and sisters, we need to love each other. Love each other and stop treating each other like savages, and we allow them to treat us like savages. Police brutality gotta end. And if we want it to end, we gotta come out here every night. Justice for
Kimani Gray.
Justice for
Kimani Gray.
Justice for
Kimani Gray.
Justice for
Kimani.
Yo.
The annual St. Patrick's Day Parade will be held at Washington, D.C. along the Sabbath from 44th Street to the 86th Street from approximately 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. Expect delays on all buses.
So what happened?
You're not allowed to have free speech in this country. You get out here and violate all day long.
No constitutional amendment.
You will see us later.
Hold on, I'm going this way.
No, you definitely will.
Yo, what happened?
Niggas fucking, we walking down the block and they want to fucking press us.
For no reason, right?
Sorry. I ain't getting no ink.
Yo! Back it up. All right.
Let's go! You want to start with keep walking, tough guy.
Let's go! When you think it's tomorrow, when you touch us, because I'll fuck all day.
Marquise, let's go!